Hi Gemini, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be doing a reading from the 4th to the 10th of January. We're just going to see what's happening in that week, some past, some present and some future energies. So let's just start. So can I have a tarot message for Gemini 4th to 10th of January, please? Preferably 3. Three of Wands in reverse, Knave of Cups, 2 of Cups, brilliant. And can I have a past card as well, please? Some past energies. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. And we've got 3 of Swords in reverse for future and strength. Lovely. And a Oracle card. Discernment. Interesting card there. Kind of coming to understandings, making some interesting decisions. Well, I think it's quite interesting actually because we have got this, 3 of Wands in reverse. I always think that's quite interesting because it makes me think of like you rejecting sort of people that are very egotistical and narcissistic. But actually, I think this is more about feeling a little bit fed up and kind of, I want to say, underprepared, feeling a little bit weak and underprepared about something, especially when you come with this, 2 of Cups, which is basically a really nice card because this is a passionate union. This is a new beginning with a friendship or a relationship. This is 2 people coming together. And I think you're feeling a little bit sort of weak at the knees about it. You're feeling a little bit like you're not really sure what to do. I don't think you feel like you've got enough information about this union yet. So maybe you're kind of on the forefront of liking somebody, but you're not sure where it's going to go. Maybe you've got a union and a relationship now where you're just like, I feel like there's more to the story and I'm not sure what it's about yet, And then we've got this Knave of Cups. This is where you're being a bit quite reflective and you're thinking, actually, yeah, I wonder if that's going to be. So the kind of tone for this week is being quite reflective and thinking about, do I actually have all the information here? Is this really what's going on? But I also think you're wondering whether this union is going to be loyal enough for you. You're thinking, is this actually going to be a commitment that I can trust? Because I think you guys really want that fated relationship. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. You want that person that's going to like give you the soulmate energy. You want that person that gives you a real sense of strong commitment, a house that's not going to break, and by that I mean like a metaphorical kind of tower moment, and somebody that is, I feel like I'm leaning more towards someone who's actually quite creative. They're a little bit different, they think outside the box, but also that you guys have always thought that you were destined for more, if that makes sense. So some of you might believe that you're kind of predestined for things. Others might think, I know there's better out there for me. Some of you may be thinking, where the hell is this person? I think there's an element of feeling like the universe is or isn't working for you here in the past. And that energy actually definitely brings itself into the present with you wondering about a union that's being loyal. Is this strong enough for me? Is this union strong enough for me? Am I deserving of this, Is this making me feel weak and like I'm having to question everything, Is this person the apple of my eye is what I get with that 3 of Wands, Are they actually giving me strong commitment? And I think that's actually really interesting because the 3 of Wands in upright is kind of more about actually feeling strong and like you have the information at your disposal. And we actually have that strength card. But we also have 3 of Swords in reverse, which is basically the opposite of heartbreak, which is fantastic. So this is where you're actually feeling very strong with your love. So I think actually in this week, you're kind of going to be thinking, is this person loyal enough for me? Have I got the information? But I think that is going to make you stronger because you feel more prepared for this. The idea of discernment, I think making a decision and kind of seeing which thing is going to be better for you, especially in love, is going to be quite interesting. Please do apply this to anything as well if you're not interested in love. These cards really apply to a lot of things in which you don't have that information at your disposal or you're wondering, is this decision going to help me? But I really talk about love because the cards really show that, especially with that 2 of Cups, and we've got this 3 of Swords in reverse. So it's the idea of actually having a bit more clarity. Heartbreak is no more. We've got strength, you know. The apple's pushing down on the knives, not the opposite way around. The girl is jumping over the dragon, not being eaten by the dragon. Okay? So I think that's so interesting as well, because I think, again, you guys are protected by the universe. I just feel that you Geminis are particularly protected, and you are actually on a really good path right now. But I think you worry about making the right decision. I think for a lot of you, you worry about going back to something. You know, I think you're like, with this sort of swords in reverse and this strength card, I think it's always like, am I making the right decision about moving forward? Should I go back to something that doesn't serve me, like an ex? An opportunity that I passed by and now I'm thinking, I shouldn't have. You're going to make a decision about whether you should move forward, stay where you are, go backwards, you know, do whatever, play this dance. I think it's interesting, but that strength card really gives me very good vibes for the future of that week ahead, and kind of talking a little bit about rejecting this pain and strife. You know, you're like, no, I'm not doing it. I think it's really interesting to have those two cards together, you know, to have strength and Three of Swords in reverse, and discernment as well. So how amazing is that? I'm going to get a clarifier for that discernment. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Well, Ace of Cups, that's kind of brilliant, isn't it? That's kind of joy, feeling happy. You know, this decision that you make is going to make you happy. Okay, so know that you're not making the wrong decision. It's going to bring you real growth. I actually really love that Ace of Cups with that Knave of Cups. Really good ideas about things growing. You know, things that are flourishing, and a kind of journey, a sort of, I don't know what the word would be, you know, feeling quite productive, you know, full steam ahead, you know, but also like this milk is kind of giving very fertile vibes. It's giving the idea about things growing and you creating a very interesting and special life. 2021 seemed like a nice kind of starting off point for you guys to think, the home is good for me. Again, you don't want that tower moment. You want to have that strength. So overall, really gorgeous reading, guys. I think that's actually interesting. I think that you really believe that you've got something good going for you, even if it's just hidden deep down, and you definitely do. And the decisions that you make are going to bring you joy, you know? Yeah, definitely. So that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. And thank you. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you soon.